Welcome to the channel. My name is Sam, and today I am heading out with the most beautiful and wonderful wife in the world, Lori, and we are heading to the most famous river in Maryland to go catch crabs, and that is the Wye River. And unfortunately and unexpectedly, this will be our last crabbing trip of the year. But when we are done, we're going to take you back and we are going to show you how we steam some crabs. All right, so let's go. By the time you see this, I'm going to tell you where we're at, because by the time you see this, crabbing season pretty much for commercial people will be over with. We finally decided it's not that far from our house. We are at the Wye River today. I was out here rock fishing on Sunday, and it's October 11th, right? It's October 11th. By the time you see this, might be closer to November. That I was out here rock fishing, you know, by myself, not even thinking about crabbing, because we had all the, Ian just came through and we got cold rain. It was like cold rain for freaking like 5 days. Yeah. I mean, we had rain and it was cold. It wasn't like cold, but it was, the water temp went from 80 to like 60s. And then for the last couple nights, before Sunday, me rock fishing, we had 40 degree mornings, 50 degree mornings, so really cold. So I'm thinking, them crabs are really going to start moving out. Well, talking to Captain Rachel, she was catching them in 4 to 7 foot of water. She's done. Captain Rachel has got her boat set up for oystering. She is done for the season. We're going to try it one more time. I know when I was here Sunday, everybody that I talked to had a bushel of crabs. They all had a bushel of crabs, and that was just 2 days ago. But they look like they've already moved, because it looked like they were in about 10 foot. The guy's telling me they're anywhere. My traps push. It says 15 foot, but push around 12 foot. We have tide coming in. So we got to watch some of our traps to make sure we don't lose them, because we're in about anywhere. We went from 10 foot into 9 foot to 11 and a half, 12 foot. So we got them in all different kind of depths. Yes. So we are going to see what we're going to do. We are getting ready to do our first run.
Rock and roll.
Let's rock and roll.
Nice. Yeah. That was a nice one. Maybe. That one kind of looks like a whitey. You can almost see through him. Maybe. That was a heavy one. Ooh, heavy. Tide's still moving, you can tell. You know? Working today. So this is the one we want to worry about. Alright, see.
First run, we got 5 crabs. That's not too bad. We didn't let them sit long, so we're going to let them sit a little bit and then go back and run them again.
Oh. Not bad.
Nice. 5 fall crabs, that's good. The thing is that we think he just shed again. Because we just had a full moon, just had a full moon, and some of them were, we had, a guy was telling me he had a lot of whiteys today, so I didn't think they would shed this late in the season, but they did. That's why I think they're still a little shallow. All right.
Slide off my hand, honey. Yeah, this one still sucks right now. That one's gone. Try this one. It's this part here, sliding. These in between my
Suck
cuts.
it up, baby. Suck it up.
Oh, look, isn't that pretty? Dude, it's hard. But it's pretty.
All right, but I'm trying to drive.
Oh, just get your ass up here. Oh, yeah, baby.
Look at that one.
Oh, yeah. Huge! It's a nice one. He's upside down. Can't be upside down, dudes. Look at all these jellies. Okay. That's a big one. He's the biggest one we got yet. These points are huge. You want me to pick it up? Holy hell. Look at that one. That's even bigger. Oh, now that's a crab. That's a freaking crab. Holy shit. That man's 9 ounces, I'm telling you. Dude, look how big he is. We gotta measure him when we get home. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's the size of one. Shit. Holy shit, that's a big crab. You think that's one of the biggest we got? No, ever. Oh no, look at his claws. Damn, you're big, boy. You are a big boy. All right, last one's put out.
Okay.
So you can see I'm rocking my Brackish Life t-shirt, the sponsor of this video. They celebrate everything Chesapeake Bay. So if you like things a little salty and a little fresh, this is a great clothing apparel to check out. It's right before Christmas. They have shirts and clothes. They have things for women, children, men, a great variety of hats, and they have all different kind of gifts that you can check out. The link will be in the description, so go check them out for Brackish Life.
Don't swing it over here.
He dropped his claw. Damn it.
Oh, that sucked.
He won't let go, little bastard.
Where's he at? Oh. I thought he got out.
So on that run, that's claw. That's the big one. Lost the claw. One. We gotta measure this guy. I don't think he's gonna make it. Two. It's a nice one.
Yeah.
Look at that one. So how many? 3. 4. It's a nice one. 5. Got a 6. We got 6 so far.
Hey, so real quick, as we were crabbing, we had a boat approach us with about 4 guys on it. They came over to us and they said, hey, we got a bushel of crabs pretty full, but we have a little bit left over. Do we want them? And we said, hell yeah. So it was probably a little over a dozen. Could have been anywhere from a dozen to 2 dozen of crabs. So we definitely accepted them and took them, and we want to thank these guys. I'm sorry I didn't get it on tape, but that was pretty awesome.
Another one coming. He'll make it.
Huh?
Oh, I can put my hand through. Look at that one. Look how big he is. Little claws. Man, there's some nice crabs. Some of them are just really, really, like you can almost put your finger through them.
How many am I putting out? And there's a crab.
Damn, yo, come on. Hey now.
Yeah, yo. Sam!
I'm just telling you, we're gonna have almost a bushel of crabs.
Ooh, these are big weeds. Oh shit, I might not be able to get this. Hurry up, get up here. Maybe.
All right, hold on.
Woo! That's some big weeds there, boy. One crab. Oh yeah, look at this. Whoa. Jeez, the whiz. That biggest catch. Oh, I guess because we're so close to shore.
Both boats.
Oh wow.
We had 2 boats come through there.
Good Lord. That's a nice crab.
Well, it's a very, very sad day. This is the last crabbing trip of the year. The Crab Queen Slayer. She's very upset. I mean, I think if we wanted to squeeze out one more day, but I think we're done for the year. We've got a bushel of crabs today. We probably could have. Almost. I mean, almost topped it off. Yes. We had some really nice guys come to us and gave us, I didn't count them, I would say a little bit over a dozen of crabs, dozen and a half. And that helped us out, and we had some really big crabs, 7.5 to 8 inches big, that we actually had to throw back because they were so light. Full moon, it was a couple days ago. I would not have thought that they would be in here shedding. The day we're done shedding. I mean, it's October, but they shed again. And but around the water temp was about 62 degrees, 63 almost as the sun came up. But it is 40s in the morning. All right, so what we did was put in equal parts vinegar and water. I put a little bit more apple cider vinegar than normal. You can add a beer to it. And then every time I put a little layer, she puts a little seasoning down. And look at that. Look at all them crabs we got. Last crab trip of the year.
They will be well seasoned tonight because I'm using all my seasoning.
Big wide mill crab.
Yes, sirree, Bob. Where's that big giant one? Looky, looky.
What? Look at that boy right there.
Huge. That's about a 9-incher.
That's 7.5 inch.
Shit. What happened? It went off.
The back did. Right now, the crabs are so cheap.
Yeah.
You can go anywhere. I think they were
$45 for number 2's a half bushel
Yeah, that's Blau seafood here on
on the shore.
the shore.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And then I can tell you, it was nice that we had some guys actually give us some crabs out there on the
A
river.
dozen,
I think it's a little more than a dozen.
maybe. Yeah, because they already had a bushel, and you can't keep over a bushel. So look at that mamba jamba. I'm getting carried away with the J.O. spice because this is our last trip, and I don't need it this year.
And that's J.O. number 2.
Yeah, J.O. number 2.
We used other spice, J.O. number 1 for crab soup. Just not anything.
And we also use Old Bay.
His claws, he must have lost his claws. Look how big he is.
Beautiful.
He's huge.
He's like 9 inches.
But his claws are so little
We
looking.
will measure him after we're taking him out.
He's a monster.
That was the one I caught. Yeah, you know what I did.
You know what I did?
I am the Crab Queen Slayer.
Not no more.
Oh yeah, more.
Not until next year.
Well, look at these babies.
There, that's one right there.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a 9-incher. I love my seasoning. Was that one alive? Nope, he's dead. Get rid of him. All right, we got it all in there.
Oh.
Look at this claw. That's jumbo.
All right, that will be about 30 to 35 minutes. Between 25 and 35 minutes. All the shells are orange, red, orange, whatever, they're done.